to make sure to project and get you comfortable with the job. So that's my comment. Moving on to item F, comments from the public. At this time, comments from the audience we heard. Speakers, please state your full name. You have a podium in front so we can hear you and the audience can hear you. Board reserves the right to limit presentation. Any comments from the public? If you come up, please.
Yes. Superintendent Grossbeck, school board members, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. My name is Alex Leyva, and I stand before you profoundly concerned about our band and about our children. 143 of Calexico's best young men and women that make up the Mighty Bulldog Band and Drill Team, who are at present time without a band director. As you may know by now, our music director, Ms. Carnock, or Ms. Kay, as she's known by her students, has been presumably terminated. And I am here because I need to share with you the emotional impact that this is going to cause if this decision to terminate her is not reversed. For the last 2 weeks now, the band has remained afloat by the combined efforts of the students, the teachers, and the band boosters, while Ms. Kay recovers from major unforeseen surgery. A surgery that at best should have taken only 2 weeks to recover from. But because of the immense pressure that has been placed upon her to make a life-changing decision at this point in her recovery by this school board, her recovery has almost come to a standstill. How could we let this happen to one of our own? Now we are faced with the reality that Calexico High School is once again looking for a new band director. And in the meantime, the quick fix solution is what? Substitute teachers. The loss of Ms. Kay brings about a unique situation that if you know anything about the music program, you cannot possibly fill a band director slot or position with a substitute teacher. Is there a substitute teacher in the district? A substitute band teacher? Imagine with me, if every 9 days, imagine with me just a little bit, if every 9 days or so we hire a new football coach with a new set of values and a new set of practice rules, how would this affect the CHS football team? If every 9 days we change coaches and drill practices? Or better yet, what if every 9 days or so, like a substitute teacher, we change board directors? Or a superintendent every 9 days? What would happen to the city of Calexico, the school district? I believe chaos. You board members have been voted in by the people of this fine community because we believe that you would do your best for our children and that you bring special traits, certain special traits and qualities needed to do this job. Well, the same circumstances applies to our band director. She has been put in place to bring out the best in our kids and to do a very special job that at times requires her to go far and beyond the scope of a normal teacher does. But this is only part of our concern. The driving force for all these people being here today is, of course, our children. And as elected board members, what are you going to do now? You should have seen this coming a long time ago and taken the proper measures so that we wouldn't have to be here today. But we are not here to point fingers or to put blame. Simply to answer the question, what now? In the music, there is something called a crescendo and a decrescendo. Music? A crescendo is when the sound starts out small and gets bigger. The opposite of a decrescendo starts out big and then gets small. I believe that a year ago, when Ms. Kay came to this band, when the school district needed someone and the morale was low, she gave a crescendo. The crescendo it needed. And now it seems like we've given it, or that you've given it, the decrescendo. We're back down again. So how do we tell our children? How do we tell the rest of the band year is lost? That all the hard work in the summer band was wasted sweat, and all the countless beating of their drums to make the line was just wasted blueness. How do you tell all those drill team members that are out there that the $400 that each and every one of those drill team members' parents paid for the required uniforms to perform is just money? Is a very expensive and elaborate Halloween costume if they choose to go as a drill team member. How do you expect the students to do an excellent or to become an excellent band and represent the city of Calexico and this community with less than a dedicated band director? Isn't Calexico High School's motto commitment to excellence, or did we fall short of that mark? Ladies and gentlemen of the Calexico Unified School District Board of Trustees, look at the children that make up the mighty Bulldog Band and Drill Team, and tell them that they are still mighty. Give them back the hopes and the dreams of a great school year. Give them back the pride that they have worked so hard for. Give them back their band director, Ms. Kay.
Before we continue, I know there's probably a lot of people taking questions in mind. I do want to thank you for being here, for sharing your concerns. I think as a board, we too also are proud of the band, proud of our staff, and what the band and drill team accomplished. Some things I think are within our control, some are beyond our control. But I think for the audience tonight, with a lot of the same questions, looking for answers, let me ask at this time Mr. Grosbeck, if you could share what you can regarding the issue and concerns.
Thank you and good evening. Mr. Leyva, it's nice that we have an opportunity to meet each other. I communicated with you electronically, and I spoke with another of the band parents, Mr. Vidrio. And I don't know if Mr. Vidrio is here tonight, but I was able to share with both of you, in a sense, the district's position right now. We are very supportive of Ms. Kay, and I want you to know that. At this point, as you know, Ms. Kay is not well. She is convalescing. The board and the administration look for a speedy recovery for her. Now, once she has recovered and is able to come back, there are a couple of things that she needs to do. We want her to continue as the, if you will, the leader of the Bulldog Band at Calexico High School. And at this point, we need to understand that there are some health issues that we need to overcome first, and we are prepared to work with Ms. Kay so that she can continue in her role as the band director at Calexico High School.
Full-time?
Full-time band director?
I'm not sure I understand the question.
Is she going to be here as a substitute teacher?
Well, the answer, again, is that until Ms. Kay meets the requirements for her credentials, the only thing that we can offer her is to work in a substitute capacity. We want her to return full-time as a regular credentialed teacher. Unfortunately, this really goes beyond, if you will, what I'm able to share with you because it becomes a personnel issue.
That's what we want answers. I mean, we bring somebody here, they work for us, and after hours and all that stuff, all of a sudden we tell them, she's not a teacher anymore. Well, why was she brought here in the first place?
Only 1 year ago, Mr. Grosbeck. 1 year.
That's correct.